The comic I just read is Tales of Suspense number 46 from October of 1963, starring Iron Man and featuring the first appearance of the first of numerous versions of the Crimson Dynamo. So this is another one of those early Marvel Silver Age Cold War stories where the antagonist is from the USSR. So by now, Happy Hogan and Pepper Potts have joined the cast as regular members. And the story begins back in the good old USSR where the pudgy, scowling figure entering this strange laboratory. That's Khrushchev. And Khrushchev doesn't really like this scientist, doesn't trust him, and wants him eliminated, but needs him. And he has this Crimson Dynamo suit, beats this Iron Man robot, but Khrushchev's like, I don't really like this guy, but we're going to send him over to the U.S. to sabotage Tony Stark. So we have a text story. And then it sabotages this rocket ship and all the electronics are fried inside. And Stark is losing millions of dollars because the Crimson Dynamo is sabotaging all of his operations, all the different plants that he has. So after several acts of sabotage, he attacks the plant where Tony Stark happens to be. So Iron Man goes out to fight the Crimson Dynamo and thwarts him in his attempts and then traps him with some trees or whatever. And what he does is he tricks because he knows that there's something that all commies are suspicious of each other. So what he does is he creates this recording where it sounds like Khrushchev is talking about having Crimson Dynamo executed when he gets back to Moscow, which makes him turn and defect to the U.S. and work for them. And then Khrushchev is not at all happy about that. And we will see the Crimson Dynamo again soon. We have two backup stories, sci-fi stories, Gargoyles by Lee and Ditko. And then, of course, this is one of those classic stories where at the end, the guy unmasks himself and he's a gargoyle. And then the final story is, after the text story with art by Joe Neely, is Mr. Flubb's Flashlight by Stan Lee with art by Sal Brodsky, where this lazy reporter happens upon, he saves this guy. Of course, he's an alien, and he has a flashlight that can take him back to Alpha Centauri.